Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm coming to you from the Children's Room in the Portland Public Library in Portland, Maine. And I'm so happy you're joining me for music and storytelling today. How about we start with the hello song? Hello, hello, to you and you and you. Hello, hello, to you and you and you. A big hello, a small hello, a hi hello, a low hello. Hello, hello, to you and you and you. Before we get started, we are going to begin with the word of the week. The word of the week today is buoyant. Here it is. That's what it looks like. Buoyant. Buoyant means able to keep something afloat and also cheerful and optimistic. Do you see the pictures? The beach ball is very buoyant, floating on the water. And as you can see, the air balloons are buoyant, floating in the air. And this person jumping looks very cheerful to me, very optimistic. Can you think of anything else that is buoyant, that might float? What about a boat? Is a boat buoyant? We hope it is. What about a bottle? Have you ever seen a bottle floating in the water with maybe a message in it? Buoyant. And I am trying to be buoyant today by being cheerful and optimistic about our story time today. So I hope that I'm buoyant. Buoyant. You know what we haven't sung in a while? Is the Hokey Pokey. Let's sing it. You put your right hand in, you take your right hand out, you put your right hand in and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, and that's what it's all about. You put your thumbs in, you take your thumbs out, you put your thumbs in and you shake them all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You put your elbows in, you take your elbows out, you put your elbows in and you shake them all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Give a little clap. Open them, shut them. Open them, shut them. Put them in your lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them. Right up to your chin. Open up your mouth. Do not put them in. All right, how about we sing Ba Ba Black Sheep? Ba Ba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ba Ba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. And now a white sheep for a little girl. Ba Ba White Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little girl that lives down the lane. Ba Ba White Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Okay, today I would like to read a book to you called Tacky the Penguin. This book was written by Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Munsinger, and published by Houghton Mifflin Company. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice icy land he shared with his companion. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. See those guys? His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. There's his friends. There's Tacky. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. How do you do? Very well, thank you. There they are. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" He's a little different. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect lines. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, and 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Penguins are an example of being buoyant. Once they dive into the water, they're floating. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Perfect. Tacky always sang songs like How many toes does a fish have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They look worried. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Here they are. Tough crowd. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch. We will sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. And he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Here they go. These guys. Goodly, lovely, Angel, neatly, and perfect hug Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. Let's do Three Little Monkeys. Do you remember that one? 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bonked her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bonked his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, put those monkeys right to bed. Okay, that is the end of songs and storytelling for now. I would like to finish the way we started with the goodbye song. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you. A big goodbye, a small goodbye, a high goodbye, a low goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you. Thanks for joining me today for Songs and Storytelling. Once again, I'm Michelle in the Portland Public Library in the Children's Room in Portland, Maine. See you next time.